What's happening? What's happening? What's up? It's your boy Q the Truth on the Marijuana Minutes podcast. I got my dog Jackie Bear in the building. Jackie Bear.
What's up, yo?
You know it. Trap. What's happening, dog?
Gang. What's up?
Hey,
Back
man,
up in this thing.
You're not on your mimosa Mondays today,
Nah,
man. What's going on?
not today. I mean, y'all told me to slow down. You know, you got
No, I
coronavirus.
told you to sit down, not stop drinking.
All that mean the same thing to me. I'm chilling now. I only
sit down and drink.
I only drunk one time since I had COVID. That was the only day. I'm on my healthy way. Yeah, I'm running now, drinking water, alkaline water, getting it in.
Hey, man, but like I always tell y'all, man, y'all go ahead on over there to Just Get It, JUSGEETIT.store and get some of that fine ass merch. Hey, man, I know you feeling generous today. Come on, man, it's Friday. Go ahead and head on over to Patreon /marijuana_minutes and make a slight, nice donation. Matter of fact, y'all know your boy birthday coming up. So we're going to have...
One time for the birthday.
We're going to have a promo going on hey, it's a Virgo Nation. Let's get that out of the way. So we're going to have a promo going on for my Virgos. Everybody can participate, of course, but go in there and get you. We're going to probably do... So y'all head on over to use that Virgo, man, and get yourself 29% off. That's right. Your boy is turning 29. That's right. So we're going to do 29% off for the whole month. Well, no, we're not going to say the whole month. What we're going to say is entire Virgo season, you know what I'm saying? From August 22nd to September 23rd is a Virgo Nation. So y'all go ahead and get Virgo promo code. Get yourself 29% off of your entire order at the store. Hey, man, how y'all week was this week?
Ladies first.
So my week was decent, but my weekend was lit.
Oh, word. What was my
Yeah.
Okay.
When it saw some more man meat.
Oh no, man. I want no invitation to that kind of party. I ain't trying to go to no sausage party.
No bag.
But yeah, it was kind of fun.
That's what's up. Trap, what's your weekend was looking like? And your week?
I'm just staying in the crib, making money, just, working. I ain't really been doing too much. I went to a barbecue, but that's about it. Just like low key. Oh, I did finally smoke a Cuban cigar. I wanted to do that for my birthday. I finally smoked me one on Friday. So
not all that.
That was lit. What about you?
I mean, it's not all that to me. To me, the hype ain't all there.
You smoked the Cuban one?
Yeah, I have. My uncle smokes cigars, Trap. He has a whole fucking, like, he got this like wine. It's not wine. It's a cigar. What they call it?
Humidor.
Humidor.
Yeah, humidor.
Yeah, he got one of them. He got all his cigars and shit. Got the little cigar cutter thing. He smoking cigars and stuff. Talking shit about me smoking my weed.
I ain't know that, but I might smoke one with him if I ever hang out with him when I come down there.
But that's what's up, man. I'm glad you had an eventful week, though, man.
Yeah. What about you? What you been on?
Hey, man. Just chilling, man. Kicked it with the chilling.
Spell chilling.
Chilling. That's CHIL. Yeah, chilling. Chilling. I think. That's how you spell it. Would it be apostrophe? What would apostrophe be?
Yeah, wherever you want it to be, nigga. Obviously, this ain't even a real word.
Man, all I know is him downstairs. That's all I know.
You put that in the beginning if you want to.
But no, man, I had an eventful week, man. Just working and maintaining, dog. Just living life and loving it to be alive, man.
Nobody ain't try you
I
at work this week. You have to cuss nobody out on the phone.
No.
I thought you told me somebody cussed
yeah.
you out.
Somebody called me. Hey man. Somebody called me a fuck nigga on the phone, dog. Like,
Ooh,
yeah,
oh no.
my dog just kept it Christian. Amen, brother. My dog
No,
turned
he
the other
did.
cheek.
Listen, I did. But you know, sometimes motherfuckers make you want to pull up on them, dog. But you know, you gotta be understanding, especially when you're dealing with motherfuckers and money. You know, because I ain't saying too much, but I'm gonna say when you're dealing with motherfuckers and money, people get tend not to have no understanding. I can understand that though. I done called my bank and went off on them many times. Many times. So
well, you know, you was controlling your temper
but I ain't never called nobody no fuck nigga, dog. I'm from the street, dog.
You a fuck nigga and it ain't a secret.
Man, I almost slapped Jackie. She ain't even talking to me just then. He just sang a song. I thought she was talking to me. I got these headphones on, you know, and you be having the headphones on. I thought I was at work for a second. Oh, shit,
said, who? You gonna do what the who?
What? He's a red bottom. No, I'm sorry.
He caught that.
But yeah, dog, man. But yeah, dog, she did though. And then, you know, dealing with black folks. I love my people, man. But you know,
how you know she was black now? Hold up.
Because she told me she was black. She said, I'm a black woman, you a black man. And I was like, so man, what that got to do with me helping you right now? Like, you know, I ain't know. I didn't understand it. But, you know, I was just trying to tell her about, you know, some shit that was going on in her account that I thought she should know. But she claims she know that she not, you know, people, listen. Simple addition is really something that people might need to start back practicing, dog. Like, I'm serious. You gotta know how
it's
much
a lost
money.
art.
Yeah, dog. I'm not playing. People pull out a calculator and they get on the calculator, but they can't calculate 25 and 25. You know, they gotta pull out a calculator. And that shit was just is ridiculous because you can tell just by what you trying to, like with this lady, what I'm trying to tell her and express to her about her stuff and her money and the numbers I'm trying to tell her, she still don't get it. You feel me? And it's like, it's simple. Is you don't simply know how much money you're getting because you're not in tune with that much. And it's sad.
Yeah, but you know.
Moral to that story, y'all, always know what the fuck is in your bank account. Always know what's being taken out of your check. That's all I'm saying.
Stop talking to people rude. We have a lady up there who calls all the time. And I don't know what one of the people did. I don't know what they did to piss her off, but she threatened the whole office. And she said that she was going to come up there with her blind stick and hit everybody over the head. I was like, oh my God.
She old lady. Hold on.
Wait.
Let's talk. No. Let's talk about threats. That lady old, ain't she?
No, I don't know. She didn't
She
sound
gotta be
old.
old, bro. She said she gonna bust y'all across y'all head with her stick. That's an old school
blind
move,
stick. I don't know if she was or wasn't. I have no clue.
That sounds like an old school move, man. But
to the white meat. If she would have said that, then you would have known.
No, she didn't. She didn't.
Right.
But yeah, she was just saying
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
She was just saying some foul stuff about everybody in the office, and the only person she was mad at was, you know, one person, and yeah, she was quite upset. I don't want to repeat the stuff she was saying on here because it's just too much. But yeah.
No,
she wouldn't say that, but okay.
She ain't calling about no pussy hole.
No.
Yeah, that's a term right there, dog. You ain't never heard
they drop it out here in Duval all the time.
When you arguing with somebody, dog, and they call them a pussy hole, That's a whole. That's like
one word.
man,
It's just one word.
yeah, it's one
That's
big
fighting
word.
words.
Pussy whore.
Pussy asshole and fuck nigga, those are fighting words.
Dog, I can't stand that dog. That shit got
Yeah,
me.
is there
I
is
can't.
there anything that somebody call you? Because there ain't really nothing nobody can really say to me to like get me out of character like that. Like
Yep.
I'm more like, you know, I don't care what you say, long as you don't try to do nothing.
I think fuck nigga is a term to me that really pisses me off. I don't think it. If I know you, I'm gonna want to fight you. If you talking to me, I'm just gonna cuss you out and going on. Like that at
Like
that point,
like that lady
you
on the
got my
phone.
attention.
Like the
Yeah,
lady
but
on
I
the phone,
couldn't cuss her
she didn't
out
really,
because
she didn't really know you though.
nah, I can't. I ain't cuss her out because I don't need to be unemployed. I need a job. So
Right.
know, I got 2 jobs doing the business and doing this, but you can't. You know, what I mean, you know how that shit is. You hey, shit got to get taken care of. So you got to mind what you say, even though you got other plays going on. You still got to be mindful what come out your mouth because you still is one. And all you do, you still a brand, especially when you yourself. You represent Trap. You represent Jackie Bear. I represent Q. I'm who I am all the time. So I got to be that person. And number 2, somebody else is paying me to be here and talk on these phones. So I'm gonna be the way they want me to be while they paying me. But after they stop paying me, I call my phone, call me a fuck nigga, see what's up. That's all I'm saying. Now I got a question for y'all. How would you feel if your girlfriend or Jackie, would you propose to your man?
Well,
Yes. Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
I thought you
I know
was
it's not
too traditional.
necessarily
Yeah.
it's not necessarily conventional, but I feel like yeah, if we were at that level and he was just taking his precious time, then yeah, if I really felt like it, of course I would want
Would
to
you
wait
get
on
down
him
on
to
one
do
knee?
it.
How
Mm,
would you do it? Would you
How
try
would
to?
you do it? How
Yeah,
would you
would you
just
try
be
to
like at a
engage
dinner, be
friends
like,
to the?
oh, look at that. It's International Diamond Center. I want to go get some, I want to get married. Is that how you going to do it? Like,
Are you gonna tie
no,
the wedding ring to the dog collar, let it walk in the room? Like, oh my god!
really. I don't know how I would do it. I don't know,
Like,
but to answer your question, I feel like, yeah, like I said, it would be like a, not something I would want to do, but it would be something that I would do if the, you know, the situation
okay.
presented itself like that, where I felt like I should propose, I would, yeah.
Okay. Trap,
But
what
I
about
do
you? How would
believe
you
in
feel?
waiting on
the
the man
only
and the man doing it. I do
if
believe in
my
that.
if my queen, if she proposed to me, I mean, I'm a little more conventional. Like I'm a little, you know what I'm saying, more traditional. So I wouldn't really dig it like that. I would prefer me to do the proposing and all that. But if she were to do it, the only way I would accept it is she kissed my forehead the way Kevin Gates kissed Turk on the forehead. Because we different right here, you feel me? That's the only way I'll be like, yes. Yes, I will marry you. But she gotta
do it right now.
No, she gotta be strong enough to carry me over the threshold too. You know what I'm saying? Like across the arm.
Negative. That's
Oh, you
still a
want your
man's
costume
job,
on.
regardless if she
I mean, if we
proposes
gonna
or
do
not.
all that, we might as
No,
well
the
do it to
roles
the
don't
third.
switch.
Okay, hold
I
on. But
told you,
there's hold on,
you
hold
was
on.
more traditional. Look at her. The roles don't switch.
All
You
right.
heard what you just
But
said?
listen,
You Turk.
hold on, but listen, wait. So my opinion is I don't think I really give a damn, but ain't nobody gonna get that opportunity anyway, because I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, well, what if she asks though?
I'm be like, stay right here. I'll be right back.
Oh, I left something in the car.
I left somebody in the car. And
Right,
by the time I
there you
go
go.
out, she gonna be like, this nigga don't even drive. I'm be gone.
Right.
She gonna hit an Uber burn rubber. Nigga. I'm like, hey, nigga, burn rubber. Ah, nigga, let's go. No, but
Like, yo,
okay, but no, I mean, I honestly, I wouldn't give a damn. Like, honestly, like, I don't think it would bother me too tough if I really loved her, you know what I'm saying, and she really
you
loves
just
me, and
have a
she,
real long engagement. You be like, yeah, but then like never get
yeah.
around to getting married. I know people who done did. I
No,
know
but see,
people who went to
I
school
didn't do
doing that.
that. But see, I didn't do that though. I didn't do that either here though. Like, I mean, but it wasn't our situation wasn't necessarily like this either. So you,
How long?
but
How long were
I
you
don't.
engaged before you got married?
The proper amount of time, 6 months to a year. Like niggas be going,
So,
like,
Trap, how long would you want to stay engaged with somebody?
I'd probably say about a year and a half, 2 years. But I know somebody who been like engaged for like
what's the
eight,
point of
9
engaging
years.
if you engage?
I'm dead serious. They've been engaged.
I know exactly who you talking about. That's the funny part. I know
Wait,
exactly
how
what
long?
you're talking about.
How long
Like
have they
eight,
been
9 years.
engaged?
I used to live with them like 8, 9 years.
About 10 years.
That joint
Yeah,
is
We'll be
hilarious.
engaged.
you are so mean and messed up.
And
Let's
probably-
not
and
talk
probably will
about
be-
that.
And probably will be engaged for another 8, 9, 10 years.
I'm not mean. Nobody knows who I'm talking about. I don't live with a couple different people, but
Uh-huh. But if you know, then you know.
if you know, you know.
Hey man, and I'm sure some of you may know. But I will say this though. Let me ask. All right, so with roles, right? Because I was speaking with somebody at the job today, right? And this is where I kind of came up with this conversation, this question rather. I was speaking with somebody and he was like, and I wasn't really digging this part because he was like, if we have a conversation where we just can't see eye to eye, I overrule because he said I'm responsible for what happens to this family.
I agree with him.
I don't agree with that.
I do. It's like I mean, yes, it's like you gotta take in consideration what your wife says, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? But if there's a tiebreaker, it has to be somebody. You're gonna let it be your wife, then let it be your wife. She gotta trust you to lead. If she trusts you to lead, then she'll be like, all right. I don't agree.
I don't walk ahead of her. She walks beside me.
Exactly. It's 50-50. Yes. What you mean?
You understand?
Yeah.
You understand?
You
don't run. You can't run your marriage where. Because first of all,
what did I say? Go. Heck,
yeah, no, you can't do that.
you know who I am?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if there's a decision and you guys are going, back and forth, so how y'all gonna resolve that then? If y'all got opposite opinions.
So you don't agree with something that your wife wants to happen.
Yeah.
And you really don't like it, but she tells you it's gonna happen anyway. She overrules
Happy
you.
wife, happy life.
Yeah, I don't get down. I don't even like that saying happy wife, happy life. That's just crazy to me. But I'm just saying.
But it's true.
No, it's not a happy wife,
husband,
it's a happy house.
life.
It's a happy home, bro. When the home is right, it'll be right. Everybody got to be happy. You can't just have one person happy because if you just focus on making her happy, you'll be miserable.
You're true. You're right.
Yeah. So it's just like
you're not being shown any kind of, you know what I'm saying, affection and stuff like that, and showing us about your comfort.
When your coworker said this, what was your gut reaction of him saying that, at the end of the day, he has to lead and da da da?
I don't like it. I don't like it because I think that men think that we have a superior brain to women, so that we gonna stand on, we gonna take it over anyways and say what it's gonna be. It seems to me like instead of working through it, because there's always going to be a compromise. You got to find it. You can't just say, well, she say, I want to go. I don't want to put this type of furniture in the house. When you say you want to put this type of furniture in the house, she don't like it, but you gonna say you're gonna do it anyways because y'all couldn't come to an agreement on the furniture.
Yeah, see, so stuff like that, that probably, that wouldn't really be a big issue for me as long as it's deep set enough.
Give us a suggestion of what are you trying to say? So you would get the last saying of what the decision is. So give us a
Like
suggestion.
let's say hypothetically she wanted our kids to go to public school and I wanted them to go to private school. I'm not, like if we in the position to afford better for our children and she's just like, nah, I don't want them to be uppity, stuck up little blah 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 or whatever, she might have some kind of thing against
Private ain't always
education.
Better. So we have this misfit of thought that private is the better place to go.
And
yeah,
but it's way more expensive.
Sometimes
it is more
it's not.
expensive, but it's more expensive for a reason. The smaller classes, there's more.
You should not.
But it doesn't mean they're gonna get a better education.
It doesn't, but I believe it does. So I will put my children in public school.
So you believe it does, but you weren't in a private school.
I wasn't, but I've seen.
So how do you know this?
I've seen other people who had the curriculum.
Let me tell you a true story.
Go ahead.
Listen, my two nieces are in a private school, or was in a private school, and they were so far behind in that private Christian school that they went to, okay, that it was pissing me off so bad, but the parents I couldn't convince them they would not take them out of the school. I was like, these kids are, they did the Zoom call during the damn COVID, and I'm just listening to what they're learning. I'm like, these kids are 7, 8 years old, one's 9, 10 years old, and this is what y'all teaching them? They're not learning about.
Go ahead. Finish that real quick.
They're not learning about multiplication, what they should be learning about. You know what I'm saying?
What were they learning? They were learning about something more advanced or less advanced?
It was less advanced. They wasn't on the right track. That's why I wanted them out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because you pay a lot of money, and then you paying a lot of money for something. And I'm not saying all private schools are like that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying I've seen it firsthand from somebody who went to private school. I don't know who you've seen go to private school. I just don't think it's always the best option.
So to kind of be on both sides here, because with private schools, you're right. You have a smaller classroom and more one-on-one attention with the teacher. But in a public school, yes, it's bigger classes. The education might not be, as good depending on the private school, but you're also learning different lessons on how to be around people or whatever.
Social skills are very different.
It's very, very closed off.
Mm-hmm. Social skills
are different. I will say this as well, that may piss off a lot of people, but FSDB, it's a lot of kids that go to FSDB that's never been to public school, never experienced that, and I do believe that harmed them in the long run. Because they may not have that independence that they could have had if they did a little bit of public school and then FSDB. Or FSDB, then a little bit of public school.
Florida School for the Deaf and the Blind, for people who don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I believe that if the experience to go to Florida School for the Deaf and Blind or FSDB, whatever, to even go there, I think you should have had to be in public school first, and I don't think you should go to FSDB until middle school, maybe. I don't think you should be, as an elementary student, I don't think you should be away from your parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I also think the shelterness of FSDB, I remember I remember a kid used to be an asshole, bro. I wanted to whoop his ass so bad. And every time I went to go whoop his ass, that nigga ran next to a staff because he know that they got security. So if I put my hands on them, they're gonna call security on me right then. You know what I mean? And they knew that shit. But like in the real world, public school, it ain't like that.
No.
I'm not saying that people should just go around getting their ass whooped, but I'm just saying that lessons are taught in public school that was not taught in
Exactly. Exactly.
Ever-
Public school
ever-
is tough. Public school is hard. You're gonna learn life lessons that's gonna stick with you for the rest of your life.
Still wind up jacking his ass up in the bathroom later on. Jacked his ass up to the CD player.
Snap.
Took a CD player. Trap, you know who the fuck that is too.
Yeah, I was say, I think I know now that you said all that. But well, FSDB is considered to be a public school.
A public school.
Yeah,
it is, but you would look at it as a private school.
Yeah, they have dormitory and stuff like that where the children, they're chilling.
It's a boarding school.
It's a boarding school. They're away from their parents like at a week at a time. So I agree with you guys about the whole being with your parents or in the younger stages. But I didn't go until I was in middle school, and I feel like I was lucky in that way because there is ramifications of being there at a young age. But I feel like regular private school is different from that. The socialization you guys are talking about, I believe you can get that at a private school. It's not gonna be like at the same extent as at a public school, and it's not gonna be as. I feel like there's more rigid. Like they're teaching them more discipline, I think, at private schools and public
now you're
schools.
thinking about a military school.
Yeah, I might put them in that because like in public school they just running amok. Like they're running it. Like,
I don't know, dog. I don't need to send my kid to no school for somebody to make them march and make them do certain shit or make them behave a certain way. I got that at home.
I can do that.
I got that covered.
I got a question. Hey, I just thought about this. I never thought about it before. All the school shootings, have they all been public schools or have they been at private schools too?
I don't know. I can't
don't know.
definitively
That's
answer
something
that
to look
question.
into.
I don't know. I think they all been public schools, but I'm not sure though. What was Virginia Tech? I know it was a college, but is it? I think that one might be private.
That sounds like a private college.
Yeah, I think it might have been that one.
I'm high. I don't want to start lying. So
don't stop me lying.
Don't start this high ass nigga lie. But listen, man.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is back to the original question. You think it's right to override your wife and send your kids to that private school, even though she don't want them to go there? Hey, man, I know you listened to the damn episode, but you know what time it is. Hey, Dave, let's get that weekly Strange Spotlight, man.
We all know what that sound means. It's time for our show's special feature, the Weekly Strange Spotlight. Hi, I'm Dave, and today I'd like to talk to you about some of the finest smoke you can get with your medical marijuana license. I'm talking about some extra good herb you can find at your local medical marijuana dispensary. This week, I'd like to discuss truly one of my favorite strains that I've discovered since I've gotten my medical marijuana license. This strain has never disappointed, always consistent, and always delivering the feeling I'm looking for. The strain is called King Dosi. King Dosi is an indica-leaning hybrid and has a sweet, piney flavor. This strain is a cross between King Louis XIII and Dosi-Do, which we talked about last week in our featured flower of duct tape, which is also another excellent indica-leaning hybrid. King Dosi is a mix of flavors from the skunky, earthy flavor of OG Kush, along with the almost incensed and peanut butter flavor you might find in Do-si-do. This strain is guaranteed to lift the spirit while tantalizing those taste buds. This strain is good for treating insomnia as well as physical discomfort. Its strong potency makes it a strain that even the most experienced smoker will appreciate. Many reviewers believe this strain is especially good taken at night for chronic pain. King Dosi is guaranteed to please and can be found at your local medical marijuana dispensary. This is Dave for Marijuana Minutes.
Hey, shout out to Dave, man. We appreciate that weekly strain spotlight, man. Y'all go get y'all some of that shit, man. Hit me up and let me know how it is. Marijuana_minutes everywhere. Hey, Trap, you gonna answer my motherfucking question though?
I would definitely still put them in private school, and my wife will thank me later once we have a successful kid instead of a
And
hooligan
y'all have a
who
big
shoots
old
up.
fight over it. Gotcha.
Are you think you're gonna have a successful marriage by overruling her all the time?
Nah, I didn't say all the time, but like on certain things, certain things that I hold dear. Like if she's like, I want the
Okay, and
furniture
what
to
if
be-
she holds it
What about
dear?
her? Well, yeah, what if she holds it dear?
What about
What?
her wants?
Hey,
She
Trap,
holds
you better tread lightly, bro, because a lot of people listening. You better not fire your goddamn lady. Your queen might pass
Right?
you by. That's
Nah,
Right.
I mean, my queen. I mean, once she understands what I'm going on and she agrees to follow me, then it won't be that big of a problem. Like if it's something like I believe that
keep saying this follow shit.
yeah.
what I'm
21st
saying,
century,
bro.
we don't believe in this follow shit. Women are independent and we don't follow
Well,
anymore.
then don't be independent.
We stand
over
beside
there.
we stand beside our king. We don't stand
Yeah, but
behind him.
so
And
Trap,
that's on period.
let me ask you this.
What's up?
Did what the fuck was I finna just ask you, bro? Damn, I smoke a lot.
Yeah.
Marijuana minute, but y'all independent
Hold
women
on,
can be
hold on,
independent.
hold on,
There's
hold on.
nothing wrong with independent.
Oh no, wait, I know what I'm gonna say. All right, but
Yeah.
Trap. So you said if she had her own job, her own money,
Nothing wrong with that.
and
Actually,
she being
that's
independent and she
necessary.
with you. She with you, right? She independent,
Yeah.
but she with you. She's still paying the bills in the house, same bills you helping pay. Why don't she have the same say so pretty much?
Because she agreed to marry a chauvinist pig. that's her own fault. She gonna know this about
I
me. I'm
wish
not gonna
your
hide
future
that.
queen much
No,
success
look.
in
I
marrying you.
understand that I'm not gonna be the type of nigga like everything's like I said we're having waffles. Like it's not like that, bro. It's like certain things where it's like, I have to use my own discernment to say my own judgment to say, I might know more in this area. If it's something she knows more about, then of course I'm gonna be like, all right, well, you know more about this. You know what I'm saying? You're more emotionally intelligent. You know how we
Yeah,
should.
but that could come
guess,
in. That could be said about schooling then, and
It
maybe
could-
not wanting to put our kids in that private school period because of
it
that
could
reason.
be. It could be, but it and on that I won't go for that. So on that one, so then I'm gonna pull rank on that. But if it's like she's
How?
like,
Why? Why
how
would you pull rank on something if she has the knowledge about that? Something you just said.
That's what I said. If
has
she
more
does,
in
but I
that
don't.
area.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure about this, so that's why. Like if she has a different opinion about like if she wants our kids to go to a public school, I'm just gonna be like, dude, that's dumb. Like I'm not gonna entertain that because it's just proven that it's not as good.
I don't know, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, but if it's something that's up in the air that I don't know about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like
that could be that thing right there, bro. That could be
yeah,
that one thing
it
right
could
there
be,
you
but
don't know about.
I don't think
And
so. I don't think so.
I don't know. All I know is this. You gotta learn to you don't she doesn't live with you. Y'all live
You
together.
never had to do that in your marriage? One of y'all never had to make a decision, the tiebreaker?
Here's the thing, like the problem is it goes both ways with us. Like I'm not gonna be making that tiebreaker decision. We're gonna come to an understanding. And if you can't say if somebody knows more than something, because if she knows more than something about something with me, I'll let her take it. And we do the vice versa. But it's not like I would overrule her on something like, you know, and even if she strongly felt against it, like we gotta figure that out.
What I would do personally is if my husband think that, oh, okay, the kids should go to private school, that would have a better education, I think public, I would say, okay, you know what? If you feel this strongly about it, we're going to try public school. Then I would give in. I wouldn't want him to overrule me because then I'm going to fight even more. But I would give in. I said, okay, we try public school for 3 months. If it ain't working out, then they go into public school.
Man, they going to public school. We're going to try that for 3 months, and then somebody's going to shoot up the school. Like,
is that what you're afraid of?
I'm not really afraid of any of that happening, but it's a possibility. You know it happens.
True. But is that your whole, I mean, okay. Well, you said that's not your whole reason, but that's part of your reasoning why you want them. They could shoot up a private school. Do you realize they could come shoot up a church? They could shoot up a mall. They could shoot up their job. They could shoot up anything. So that can't even be a safety blanket for you.
Yeah, I mean it's not really a safety blanket. That's what I'm saying.
I think it is. I'm not gonna say it's a safety blanket. I will say though it's a valid argument. I will say that.
It's a valid argument. We know this. We know what's going on. But when you said they can shoot up churches, the first thing that came to my head was not in Texas. They tried that already. They got cracked. That was the best thing. That was one of the best stories I've seen out of Texas.
Texas don't play.
They really don't.
Hey man, Trap. I heard you was watching the news the other day. Well, not really the other day. Wasn't it recently you was telling me about R. Kelly?
Last week, the first victim testified on the stand in the R. Kelly case. And she said that there were certain things that he would require, and they were called Rob's rules. So she would have to look what he told her to look, like not look at any other dude.
Yeah, this is all on the documentary, by the way.
Yeah. And I saw the documentary, but I don't remember the Rob's rules part. But
that's all. I remember that because he spit in her face and he
spit in her face and choked her, and so she testified about all this last week. And then you know, that was just I mean, I believed it, but I had friends of mine who was like, that's cap. It was like, I don't know if I believe her. And I was like, well, there's been a lot of people saying this, you know, when there's smoke, there's fire. So I believe it. And
I truly, listen, man. All I can ask y'all is this. And my answer to this is already no. I'll tell you straight up before I even open my mouth and ask you the question. Will you leave your child around? Will you leave your daughter around R. Kelly? Hell no.
Hell no.
If I feel that strongly about that, then I don't know, bro. I think he out of there for me. Yeah, he's out of there.
Yeah. I mean, anybody in that field kind of gets a little side-eye for me because of all the stuff that I know goes on in it, and you never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this nigga from a can of paint, so I'm not gonna trust him.
On fucking this bitch, that nigga that crying on TV with Gail. Was that Gail?
Oh yeah,
Gail, right?
Yeah, now that was funny. They trying to take
my God, that was hilarious.
Kill me. Oh
I was like, bitch, shut your fucking ass up. You lying like a motherfucker. That shit crazy, dog. Like,
Oh God.
it's crazy to
You know what?
to
I
do
heard
all
that I heard that fame kind of traps you in that same age you was when you got famous. And he really did seem I don't know how old he was when he got famous, but in that moment and like in a lot of the interviews and stuff I seen, he seemed very like just immature. Right. And
he doesn't really.
like a lot of people,
goofy, right?
some people who said that maybe he's like feel an affinity with these young girls because that they are on his same like intellectual level. Because he was he was
Why he putting
molested.
his hands on them and all that shit?
I don't know, but that's the sign of immaturity, insecurity.
Yeah, why is, bro? I don't give a fuck, bro. You better get a damn pendulum swung and get hypnotized and snap. When you a grown ass motherfucking man, what the fuck?
Yeah,
man. I wish.
He had a lost word. Did you tell me that he was also infecting people since like 07
since 2007, allegedly, his physician has actually, I think he testified against it and said this on the thing, that R. Kelly known he had herpes since 2007, and knowingly he was basically giving people herpes, bro. R. Kelly's an animal. That's an animal. He's an animal, bro. Yeah, he's an animal.
Well, technically. Never mind.
He's a dolphin. I'm just kidding. Next week we'll tell y'all about that.
Listen, hey man, y'all gotta tune in next week, man, because we gotta tell you about dolphins out here. Are dolphins gonna be the new R. Kelly? Y'all tune in next week. Hey man, we appreciate y'all for listening to episode. What is this? 3?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Episode 3 of the Marijuana Minutes podcast, man. Remember, y'all, please go get some of that merch because you know you're gonna like it. I promise you will. Just get it. JUSGEE. Wait, y'all know I'm high, so let's try it again. JUSGEETIT.store and get you some of that merch. Hey man, y'all know we need help keeping this well-oiled machine running. So y'all please head over to Patreon/marijuana_minutes and donate whatever you can, because gas is going up, so is oil. It is what it is. Hey man, y'all know what I always tell you, bro. Roll up, listen up, and stay caught up.
Like nigga.
Marijuana Minutes. Mwah.